Tesla's early mover advantage won't keep it at the top forever. Well, Toyota will see to it. Their answer to Musk's hegemony is solid-state batteries. After years of focusing on hybrids and lagging behind in all-electric adoption, Toyota has unveiled a solid-state battery prototype that promises over 1,000 kilometers of range and ultra-fast charging in under 15 minutes. With over $13 billion invested in battery innovation and a rollout strategy that begins with Lexus and expands to mass-market models by 2028, Toyota isn't just catching up. It may just as well crush Tesla's lead. Let's see how things are playing out with Toyota's late entry and rapid acceleration in EVs. Toyota is changing fast. For much of the 2010s, Toyota held firm in its belief that hybrid technology was the most practical path to carbon neutrality. This conviction was embodied in its flagship hybrid, the Toyota Prius, which debuted in 1997 and became one of the best-selling hybrid vehicles in the world. By 2022, Toyota had sold over 20 million hybrid vehicles globally. However, the tide has now turned. There is not going to be enough room for the middle ground in the future. It's either or, and Toyota realizes it. That being said, Toyota's pivot toward full electrification is beginning to take tangible shape. In 2023, Toyota sold approximately 150,000 EVs worldwide. This was a major leap. Just a year earlier, the Japanese automaker could only manage to sell a little over 24,000 EVs, mostly through its BZ4X crossover SUV and a few other regional offerings. The nearly five-fold increase in 2023 EV sales reflects both a sharp change in Toyota's production strategy and a growing global demand for fully electric options. The increase also reflects Toyota's recognition that hybrid dominance alone will not secure its place in the future automotive market. The market is changing, and so is Toyota. Part of this new approach is Toyota's decision to use Lexus, the company's luxury division, as the vanguard for its most advanced electric technologies. Lexus, which sold over 824,000 vehicles globally in 2023, is not only a symbol of high-end automotive engineering but also a strategic testing ground for Toyota's most premium innovations. The Lexus RZ450e, launched in 2022, marked the brand's first dedicated battery electric vehicle. Designed on the eTNGA platform shared with the BZ4X, the RZ450e reflects Toyota's attempt to marry luxury performance with electric efficiency. Moreover, Lexus has announced plans to go fully electric by 2035, with some markets like Europe and North America transitioning even earlier. This staggered rollout allows Toyota to fine-tune its battery technologies, powertrain software and production logistics before scaling up to mass-market Toyota-branded EVs. The company's renewed vision is really summed up in its Beyond Zero initiative, which is this wide-reaching electrification campaign they announced back in 2021. As part of this initiative, Toyota has committed to achieving annual sales of 1.5 million electric vehicles by 2026. This target is pretty ambitious, especially considering that as recently as 2020, Toyota's EV output was, honestly, negligible in global terms. To support this transition, the automaker has pledged roughly $13.5 billion in battery development and electrification by 2030. This investment covers not only new vehicle platforms, but also battery research and development, solid-state battery trials, software integration, and the construction of dedicated EV production lines. By 2030, Toyota aims to offer 30 new electric models across both the Toyota and Lexus brands, and reach annual sales of 3.5 million EVs globally. Toyota's global production network is also being restructured to support its electric ambition. In the United States, Toyota announced a $1.3 billion investment in its Kentucky plant in 2024 to prepare for EV production, with the first U.S.-assembled BEV expected to roll off the line in 2025. At the same time, a battery manufacturing plant is being constructed in Liberty, North Carolina, which is scheduled to begin operations in 2025 and is expected to produce enough batteries for 1.2 million vehicles annually. In Japan, Toyota's Motomachi plant, which is actually one of its most historic production sites, is being revamped to serve as a key EV assembly hub. The company is also exploring production capacity increases in Europe, particularly in the UK and Turkey, where existing facilities can be upgraded for EV output. Just a couple of years back, Toyota executives were publicly voicing skepticism about fully electric vehicles, citing concerns about charging infrastructure, battery sourcing, and consumer readiness. Former Toyota president Akio Toyoda famously warned that a rapid transition to EVs could strain global electricity grids and hurt the environment if power generation remained carbon-intensive. While such concerns were not unfounded, they led to a perception that Toyota was lagging behind companies like Tesla and Hyundai in embracing the electric future. Now, however, Toyota has recalibrated its stance. The automaker is placing a strong emphasis on battery innovation, including plans to commercialize solid-state batteries by 2027. These batteries promise faster charging times, longer range, and greater safety than conventional lithium-ion counterparts. If Toyota succeeds in scaling this technology, it could leapfrog many competitors in terms of performance and durability. In 2023, Toyota engineers reported achieving a prototype solid-state cell capable of a 1,000-kilometer range on a single charge with a 10-minute recharge time. Despite its late start, Toyota's electrification strategy benefits from its experience in lean manufacturing and global logistics. The company's mastery of supply chain management, quality control, and cost optimization will become critical advantages as the EV sector matures and margins tighten. Moreover, Toyota's global dealership and service infrastructure, particularly in markets like North America, Southeast Asia, and the Middle East, gives it a logistical edge in EV rollout and maintenance support. A major pillar of Toyota's electrification strategy is its vast global manufacturing and supply chain infrastructure. This existing network provides a significant advantage in scaling production and managing costs, a challenge that newer EV manufacturers face. Toyota's strategy involves retrofitting and upgrading its established plants for electric vehicle production rather than building entirely new facilities from the ground up. This approach not only saves time and capital investment, but also allows the company to leverage its skilled workforce and efficient production systems, known as the Toyota Production System. This method of gradual transformation minimizes disruption and maintains production momentum during the transition. Furthermore, Toyota's strong relationships with a global network of suppliers provide a stable foundation for sourcing the necessary components for EV manufacturing. The company is vertically integrating its battery supply chain to ensure control over the most critical and costly component of an electric vehicle. The battery plant in North Carolina is a key part of this strategy, aiming to localize production and reduce reliance on external battery suppliers. This control over battery production is crucial for managing costs, ensuring quality, and securing the supply needed to meet its ambitious sales targets. Another critical aspect of Toyota's strategy is its multi-pathway approach to decarbonization. While fully committing to battery electric vehicles, Toyota continues to invest in and sell hybrid and plug-in hybrid vehicles. The company argues that this strategy is more practical for a global customer base with diverse needs and varying levels of charging infrastructure readiness. By offering a spectrum of electrified vehicles, Toyota aims to reduce overall carbon emissions as quickly as possible, rather than waiting for all markets to be fully prepared for a complete transition to pure electric vehicles. This pragmatic approach allows Toyota to continue generating revenue from its popular hybrid models, which in turn funds the massive research and development required for its next-generation battery electric technology. Toyota's extensive dealership network is another formidable asset. With a presence in nearly every country, these dealerships can be equipped with training and tools to service and support electric vehicles, providing a level of market penetration and customer service that is, honestly, pretty difficult for new brands to replicate quickly. The trust and brand loyalty that Toyota has built over decades with millions of customers give it a powerful platform from which to launch and market its new electric models. The company's reputation for reliability and durability is a key attribute it hopes to transfer to its electric vehicle lineup, differentiating itself from competitors. Critically, Toyota's approach also shows signs of regional adaptation. In China, the world's largest EV market, Toyota is collaborating with BYD, China's top EV manufacturer, to develop electric sedans tailored to local tastes. Their joint product, the Toyota BZ3, was released in China in late 2022 and leverages BYD's blade battery technology for enhanced safety and energy density. In Europe, where, stringent emissions regulations have rapidly pushed EV adoption, Toyota is gradually increasing its electric offerings to comply with tightening fleet average carbon dioxide standards. By 2025, it plans for at least 10% of all European sales to be battery electric vehicles, with the remainder being hybrids and plug-in hybrids. While not as aggressive as European rivals like Volkswagen or Renault, This transition marks a clear pivot from its previously hybrid-exclusive approach in the region. The era of Toyota sitting on the sidelines of full electrification is over. The coming years will test whether the world's largest automaker can reinvent itself fast enough to lead in the very arena it once hesitated to enter. Toyota's infrastructure and strategy are honestly a major pillar of Toyota's electrification strategy.